The BBC.
It is a huge night, as we've been hearing, in Rugby League tonight. Reigning champion St Helens take on rivals Wigan in the grand final to find out who will win the sport's biggest prize. Watching for us will be Matt Newsom.
Yeah, the Cacom Stadium is eerily quiet. Normally it will be throbbing with fans already. This most official of derbies in Super League will take place beneath no crowd. So Wigan and Saints will go head-to-head in an empty stadium. As you say, Sean O'Loughlin and James Graham will be bowing out after this one. James Graham starts for Saints. O'Loughlin will make his final appearance off the bench. Both of them would love to bow out with a winner's ring. Only one of them can do so. You can hear this one on 5 Live Sports Extra from 7:15. Kick-off is at 8 o'clock.
Right to the cricket then, where England are chasing 180 to beat South Africa in their first T20 of the 3-match series in Cape Town. As Tony mentioned there's been a wicket. Here's the details with Jonathan Agnew.
Been lots of wickets. I'm not sure you'll have heard of George Linde. I haven't. He's a 28-year-old spinner making his debut. He opened the bowling. He took a wicket with his second ball when Jason Roy cut a catch to de Kock. He was out for naught, and now he's taken another one. He's taken 2 for 2 from 2 overs. The last one was Milan, who was well caught by Rabada diving forward at square leg as he swept. He was out for 19. Earlier, Joss Butler tried to hit a straight 6, mistimed it, and skied a catch to cover off Ngidi. He's out for 7, so lots and lots of Bairstow and Stokes to do. 34 for 3 after 6.
And you can follow coverage. Just go to the BBC Sport website and app. And our Premier League match for you tonight sees Crystal Palace host Newcastle. Kick-off is at 8 o'clock and your commentator will be Conor McNamara.
And we're keenly awaiting the Newcastle team sheet this evening. Steve Bruce has confirmed that the club have had some new COVID cases in recent days. We don't know how many of the players or staff may be isolating at the moment, but assuming all is well, Bruce should be welcoming back top scorer Callum Wilson. He missed the defeat to Newcastle the weekend with a hamstring problem. Newcastle's Argentinian defender Federico Fernandez is going to wear a blue number 10 shirt in the warm-up in tribute to Diego Maradona. For Crystal Palace, well, they were hoping maybe that Wilfred Zaha might be back from a period of isolation in time for tonight, but regardless of that now, his partner has given birth to a baby earlier on today, so he will be absent once again. It's a cold evening under the floodlights at Selhurst Park, and Palace have never won a top-flight game on a Friday.
Thanks, Connor. Wrap up warm. There is full commentary in 5 Live Sport with build-up from 7. Celtic manager Neil Lennon says the club are totally united despite their Europa League exit to Sparta Prague. After long chats with his squad and leading club figures, Lennon insists they're totally determined to turn the season around. In other news, the East Stand at Leeds United's Ellen Road will be named in honour of the legendary defender Jack Charlton, who passed away in July. He will now join fellow greats John Charles, Norman Hunter and Don Revie in having a stand named in his honour. Northern Ireland defender Ashley Hutton says they're hoping to create history by qualifying for the playoffs in a major tournament for the first time. If Northern Ireland beat Belarus women tonight and the Faroe Islands next Tuesday, they will secure a playoff spot for the 2022 European Championship finals.
Hopefully we can make history. We've never been in this position with Northern Ireland football within the World Cup or Euros, and it's exciting going into the last 2 games. We have that hope and belief that we can actually get to the playoffs.
Kick-off is at 7 o'clock. You can watch that game on the BBC Sport website and iPlayer. Scotland's women are away to Portugal. That's on BBC Alba. Tomorrow's Pro 14 game between Connacht and the Ospreys has been postponed. The league's Rugby Medical Advisory Group decided the game couldn't go ahead after a player from the Ospreys tested positive for COVID-19. And World Snooker has announced that up to 1,000 fans will be allowed at the Masters at Alexandra Palace in London in January. This follows the government's announcement that fans can return to sports events in Tier 1 and Tier 2 areas from next week. And that's the latest from BBC Sport.
BBC Sport.